Here in Atlanta, the girlies are the ones who approach the men.
Wait.
The men, no.
Wait.
I'm telling you.
The girls are moving to the boys here?
Yes. And they won't say it. They don't want to come out and say it, but they do. The men here are they're just so spoiled. They are spoiled. All the girls are sharing the same man. All the girlies here, they're dating the same 3 Africans. Africans are a big thing here.
Really?
Yes.
Like Portia Williams, African
Oh
type
my God,
heat.
they want that. And then if it's not the Africans, then yes, it has to be like the athletes. Everybody's a money guy now, a entrepreneur, an investor now. Everybody's that in Atlanta, which I don't get. But I don't know what y'all be investing in. But yeah, be careful. Here, I just feel like the dating scene really, really caters to the men. The men don't really court. It's really weird to watch. And then it's weird to see like the women, how they will beat each other's wigs off over these dudes.
She ain't lying, folks. I just got here. Y'all see the beautiful Atlanta in the background here. Buckhead, to be specific. Lenox Mall in the background here. Well, sort of. Got Saks Fifth Ave right there. But listen, guys. If you are having issues with dating, guys, outside of being a passport bro, come to Atlanta. The women are friendlier. They're more humble. I use that term lightly, right? But men, you have options. And when you have options, she's saying like, about this African thing, but you're just not pressed at the end of the day. When you have women that'll either approach you or just be willing to talk to you. That's why every woman since I've been here and I asked her, what does she think about dating, which I got the podcast coming soon as well for you guys. All the ladies say it's trash. Every woman around here say it's trash. I don't date in the city. I don't date anybody here. It's trash. Dudes got multiple women, so on and so forth. But let's get on to the next clip where she shares her story. Let's go.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna do a story time with dating in Atlanta. As you guys know, I am a newly single woman. I have been single since last year, September, coming out of a relationship for 4 years. And I found out he was a narcissist, but that's another story. I have been going on dates here in Atlanta. And when I tell you guys, it is so creepy out here in this dating scene. Let me start off with the first guy I started dating. We had went on a couple of dates with each other. The vibe was there. We're texting. I met him at a chicken wings place I was walking out of. Come to find out, this man was in a whole relationship. And he told me that his girlfriend was okay with him seeing other women because she realized one woman could not be enough for him. Now, as you guys know, I am not sharing my man. We had never slept together. We were vibing. The lust was there. And I love that he was such a great entrepreneur. But I'm not finna date a man that another woman is already accounted for. Okay. Then you want me to give you all this time, not talk to nobody else, but you already have a girlfriend. And I literally, the last time I hung out with him, once I found out he had a girlfriend, I was so turned off. I texted him a long message and told him it's not going to work because I can't date somebody that's already accounted for. When I tell you guys, he was so pissed and he was like, you know, I thought we were vibing. You're sitting here worried about another woman, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So that was number one. Number two. I met a guy at a kid park with my daughter, and he was there with his kids. So, of course, he got kids. I know you got a girlfriend. I'm not a girlfriend, a baby mother or an ex-wife. I don't ask that because I'm like, you know what? We're going to meet. We go out to eat. First date, he tells me he's married and that his wife is allowing him to have an open relationship with her where she can date other women and he can date other women, but she doesn't want to date other men. What sense does that make? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm eating. But that didn't even make sense to me. I didn't say shit while we were on the date because I wanted to get my food paid for and I didn't have to pay for my food. And I don't usually do that, but I just was not in the mood to pay for that lunch because I barely wanted to be there in the first place. But he texted me after the date. I have not responded. And I'm going to text him today and let him know I thought about it, but I don't want to date nobody's husband. It is scary out here, y'all. Like, I am so new to this dating scene. I don't know how y'all been going through this. Because this made me not want to date anybody and just be celibate. These men are in relationships or they have a girlfriend. Like, what the fuck? My friend was like, going forward, I need to ask them the first time they try to talk to me, are you in a relationship? Are you married? That needs to be the first thing I ask them. And I'm like, damn, like, I would assume if they're trying to talk to me, I wouldn't have to ask that.
A lot of women are asking that though. But she said a relationship and or got somebody or whatever. My thing is, this goes for women too. How often, and I realized this in my early 20s, how often do you meet someone that is completely single, that's not actively communicating with someone, that's not texting, that's not smashing, things like that? But again, women will tell you, every single woman you come across, every single woman you meet, she's been celibate for years. She hasn't dealt with a man in years. She's been single. It's all about her. And if she's got kids, her and her kids. Raising that, she don't have time for men. You the first man that she's come across or that has come across her that she's given a chance to. But the funny thing is, women like men who have options. They like men there's a lot of women who like men who are already in relationships. They like the soap opera concept. Jared, don't speak for all women. Don't say.
Yo, let me cut him off real quick. All right, so I've been living in Atlanta for about 10 years now. I'm originally from New York, but I went to high school out here and everything, right? Don't mind these water bottles, you know what I mean? I get my H2O in, you know what I mean? I do what I do. But yo, listen, it's so crazy that she's saying that all the ladies are going for the same men. And mind you, let me just preface by saying this. Yes, I've lived in Atlanta for 10 years. I went to college out here. I've had fun out here, as a young adult and even as a teenager. I'm married now. You know what I mean? So I just want to start out by saying that. All right. But I will tell you, based off of what I see, based off of what my homies are still experiencing and what I hear on social media. Listen, anytime I go out with my bros and, we go out to get drinks or whatever, and you look over and you might see a section, right? And all the girls that may have done themselves up or are the type of girls that the dudes is looking for the night, they're in that one dude section or that two of those dude sections that have on the biggest chains. They bring in the most bottles. They giving a whole show. And then you have all these dudes on the side. Maybe they crowded around the bar. Maybe they just didn't bring enough money, to be going crazy, throwing money in the club. Or maybe they're better with their money, so they don't feel like spending all that money in the club is worth it. You have those dudes that's, standing up, that walk up to these girls that are in the sections and stuff like that. They will literally look at them as if they're beneath them. The ladies will look at them like they are beneath them. Why? Because the lady is in the section. In this guy section, all the girls, and mind you, they all just smoking hookah and on their phone or whatever, not really even enjoying themselves until they pull out their phones. They all crowded around this one guy, these two guys, right? And these two guys are only getting this attention because they throwing money away. And then you have all these other dudes. So now, basically what I'm getting at is, okay, is the men the problem? The fact that the ladies can't find a guy? Or are all the ladies choosing the same guy? I mean, that is similar to what she said. That's a known thing in Atlanta. If you're not throwing money, there's so many people out here. It's like I love it and I hate it. There's so many people out here that are faking like there's somebody that they're not. And I mean, girls do it too. They go home to go be a roommate at their mom's house, or live in their mama's basement or something like that. And they act like they are holier than thou because they did their makeup in some type of special way tonight. So they're not giving these dudes no conversation unless you look like you bringing a bag. So ladies, y'all ask yourselves damn, what's wrong with the dating field? Like why is it so hard to find real love? The men caught on to what the ladies want. A lot of the ladies want money. So why am I going to sit here and treat you like you're special when more than likely you're just here for my money? It's the whole transaction of what a relationship is supposed to be is effed up in Atlanta. Know what I mean? And that's the truth. That's why a lot of y'all come out here. He talking about come to Atlanta, you gonna find love. Listen, no. I found my lady in California. Not saying that you can't find love in Atlanta, but everybody thinks they're a celebrity here. That is a fact. Everybody. And they make it look so good on social media. A lot of people don't even look how they look on social media. Know what I mean? All that money and stuff they showing on their social media. You meet them in real life, you become friends with them, find out they ain't got half of that stuff. This is one of the fakest cities. And what's so sad about it is that this is a very much black city. Like, it's probably the blackest city. So to have all these connotations around it, it's like, why we gotta have it like why does the black city have to be like this? It's full of club, fakeness, know what I mean, and just ignorant shit. Like, when you hear of a black city, why can't we have, Atlanta is a utopia. The way black people take care of that city, like, it is amazing. Amount of black properties that is owned in Atlanta, like, it is something to look. Other states should be inspired by. Other cities should be inspired by. The amount of marriages, black marriages that are happening in Atlanta, people should be inspired. Why we got to talk about Atlanta as such a horrible dating field? And so I asked my people, like, bro, it looks bad. Like, it looks bad from the outside looking in, however you want to look at it. I strongly feel like we are our biggest enemies. You know what I mean? So the best thing we can do is take accountability and look ourselves in the mirror and stop blaming other people for the stuff that we're fucked up with. Because Atlanta is a prime example of most things you see in Atlanta is because of us. Now, I mean, when I say us, I mean us. You know what I mean? It's not because, the white man fucked up the relationships. And by all means, the big execs and, promoting all this music and stuff like that, the sexy reds and the fuck that nigga and get his money type of music, yeah, it definitely is. All the music execs that's promoting the, man, fuck that bitch in her head, put a thumb in her butt, like, all that type of music, like, yeah, it's definitely having an impact. But at some point in time, we have to say as a people, let's turn this shit off. Now, I mean, we making our culture look bad. Now, I mean, we making our city look bad. Let's act in some type of way of class. Like, that's all I'm saying. But let's go ahead and see what this brother got to say.
All women cheer her. That's not true.
Whatever, man. You do. You like guys who are married. You prefer to be side chicks. It's just it's not just one of those things. It's more than one of those things. That drama, that not knowing, that roller coaster.
Let me just say this. Let me say this as well, all right? A lot of women today, the reason why dudes is they doing this, they in a relationship, but they still feel like they can have something on the side because they understand the playing field in Atlanta. Now, I mean, in Atlanta, a lot of women are looking for your money. So if I could be honest with you, it's like, I could probably buy you to be my side girl. Know what I mean? I could throw some money at you and you gonna stick around. Why? Why are those lines so blurred nowadays? Because people want to look like they have it. People want to go on good trips. People want to have nice Birkin bags. It don't matter how they're getting it. These Instagram models do not care how they get the Birkin bags, how they get that trip, how they get on that jet. Even if they wasn't invited, even if somebody shitted on them. And I mean, literally, look up what they doing in Dubai. So yes, dudes know, especially in Atlanta, like, yo, just tell her. Just tell her. Now, I mean, you could probably give her some money or whatever, like, buy a couple things or, just for her to be quiet. That's the culture out here. Why? Because that's what that's the narratives y'all be pushing. Oh, get his money. Get his money. Fuck love, get his money. So now you got the girls that's like, I really want to find somebody for real. I really want real love and stuff like that, right? And the whole field is fucked up. The girls fucked it up. The girls and the guys fucked it up. Because you want to know what I think happened? And people may not be interested in this part of the video, but listen. What I think happened is fellas were doing the girls wrong for so long. All right, let's call it a spade a spade. A lot of girls, they wanted real relationships. It wasn't that popular to hear girls talking crazy in the music. Now, I mean, you constantly heard dudes playing a girl in a song or doing her dirty, whatever, right? Now, the ladies done reversed it on the fellas. And now the fellas is like, yo, y'all acting mad unladylike. But you have the fellas still doing what the fellas been doing. Know what I mean? And now you got the ladies doing it too. So now you have both genders creating a new culture. And all that ends up in no love, nothing authentic, nothing real. So now when it's time that you want to calm down and you want to find somebody real in your city, I mean, like Atlanta, and I hear Houston's the same way, now it's hard. It's hard to find anybody. I thank God I found my wife the way I found her. Now I mean, God brought her to me the way he did. I was not looking when I stumbled upon her in California. But boy, am I glad I didn't meet her in Atlanta. I'm going to be real with you. This dude started the video out by saying, if you want to find a girl, or I guess he was being sarcastic or whatever, but hell no. I'm not saying that there's horrible women out here, but a lot of women out here, their heads are gassed. Like, their heads are gassed. Because believe it or not, yeah, she just said there's a lot of women that want the same dude, but listen, there's so many thirsty dudes in Atlanta that we're not even going to talk about. That women don't even consider. When you go to the gas station, when they go to Walmart, when they go to the beauty supply store, when they go to wherever. Now, I mean, they go to work. Dudes are thirsty out here. Dudes are thirsty. So because the ladies know that dudes are so thirsty out here, they're more interested in the dudes that are not thirsty. But the dudes that are not thirsty are usually the dudes that have a whole bunch of girls around them. You see how it's fucked up on both ends of the sword? Like, it's a double-edged sword out here. You know what I mean? But dudes ladies, tell me, am I lying in the comments? Aren't you tired of getting harassed in Atlanta? Know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to lie. It is that kind of city. Especially if you a decent looking, know what I mean, chocolate sister. Dudes are thirsty out here. And I see it. Like, they say the most off the wall stuff. I always say this. Matter of fact, I ain't even going to say that on this video. I ain't even going to say that. But, yeah, it's fucked up. Know what I mean, it's fucked up on both sides.
Sir, that lack of commitment you can rock with. You would prefer that. The fact that, I mean, if a man, he's being, at least these guys are being honest with you. I mean, I wouldn't say be nefarious as a dude, but I wouldn't confess any of that to you until after I smashed. But hey, some people say you shouldn't lie. Man, people lie all the time. Women lie all the time. You say what you got to say to kind of get the buns, and then you reveal everything afterwards. Now, if it's something that's going to affect someone's health, I definitely don't agree with that.
I was just about to say that.
If you know you have something and you could potentially pass it on to this person, you should let them know. Or if you know they want to have kids or something like that, and you know you can't have kids, you definitely need to let.
Fellas, I don't really know this guy's niche or anything like that, and I'm not knocking him at all. But fellas, don't be out here doing that. Let me tell you something. If you got something solid at the crib, bro, go home to your woman. You know what I mean? Go home to your woman. Don't be out here meeting girls at the gas station. You don't even know her story. Like, you want to beat it down. You want to beat it down so bad that you're willing to risk your peace at the crib. You know what I mean? See, everything's cool at first. You know, the lead up is fire. Like, it's like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, what it's going to be like, then afterwards, now you got to do all this defensive mechanism hoping that, it doesn't mess up what you got at home. When all you got to do is don't even start it up. Don't even light that candle, bro. You see her? Okay, you see her. You don't, like, bro, it does nothing to you. I promise you. If you walk past a girl that looks good, if a girl that looks good is interested in you, but you tell her, I have a woman. You know, she's going to look at you. She's going to look at you and respect you. Like, damn, like, I hope I find a man like you. I hope I find a man like you. If you want to boost your ego, if you're going out to boost your ego, think about what you boosting your ego for. Know what I mean? Think about what you boosting your ego for. If you got a beautiful queen at the crib, ask yourself, can you boost your ego by defending your queen's heart when she's not looking? That's more honorable, bro. It's easy to lie. That's not honorable. These little experience that y'all want to have by dibbling and dabbing with these new girls and stuff like that, knowing you got a shorty at the crib, bro, you run the risk of an STD, a crazy ass boyfriend, know what I mean? A crazy ass girl, unwanted pregnancy, all that. Know what I mean? Bro, if you got somebody at the crib, just go to the crib, bro. Just go to the crib. You married and you trying to be out here lying and stuff and playing the fit, bro. If you don't want to be with your lady, just leave. I'm not one of them people that's gonna get up on here and tell y'all, yo, fellas, this is how you have your cake, you eat it too. No. That's the fake part of YouTube. Because the thing about it is people are telling you that, but they not telling you what comes with that. They not telling you what happens when that shit don't play out right. Know what I mean? Like I say, it's slim pickings in Atlanta. It's slim pickings in general because of social media, if you ask me. So if you got somebody solid, don't be on here listening to niggas on YouTube thinking it's alpha male energy if you have multiple women. Or you introduce, I'm going to have other girls too outside of you to your lady. Listen to niggas on YouTube, all right? That's not real life, all right? That's not real life, all right? But like I said, the dating field's effed up because people thought shit was cute. These little sayings was cute, and it messed up the whole culture. So now, we all getting older. This social media age is getting a little bit older now, so people want to settle down. But the water has already been poisoned. You know what I mean? The water has already been tainted. So, I put it like this. Pray about it. All right? Pray about it. Talk to God because I promise you, God revealed my wife to me. At the time that I was not looking, at the time that I wasn't even in the mood to deal with anybody, God revealed the woman that I didn't even have to search for her. She winded up in front of me. And then when you do find that person, whether it be in Atlanta, don't question it. Don't drag your feet. Not saying move too fast, but continue to talk to God and pay attention to when God is talking back to you. You know what I mean? Because it could be right in front of you. Heal yourself so you can see clearly as well. Because a lot of people will turn somebody down. And I was one of these people at one point. You will turn somebody down because they're interested in you. You ain't even realize what you're actually attracted to is people that's not attracted to you. But all right, this wasn't supposed to be a whole masterclass or nothing like that. But yo, hit that subscribe button. Now, I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers so we can be monetized and all that good stuff. Share this video with one of your Atlanta natives or somebody that's thinking about moving to Atlanta, or just share this with somebody just so we get my views up. But comment below, what you think about anything I said. If I'm wrong, if I'm right, whatever. I just want to see y'all banter down there in the comment section. All right, until next time, man. It's been your boy Ty Boogie.